We're going to be listening to, I believe Grem recommended this, Paledusk, self-titled album from 2025. I know nothing, literally fucking nothing about this other than what I read, which we did the Google search, and this is what Google AI came up with. Formed in Fukuoka, I hope I said that right, Japan in 2015, Paledusk is an innovative alternative metalcore band known for their chaotic genre-bending sound, combining metal, electronic music, hip-hop, and industrial elements. I'm already very excited. They released their milestone self-titled debut full-length album, Paledusk, on November 26 of 2015. They have 4 members, and their key milestones and career highlights: Breakthrough gained international recognition, touring with acts like Polaris and Currents, and receiving airplay on Sirius XM Liquid Metal. They had an anime debut, released major label track Hugs as the opening theme of the anime Gacha Kuda. I hope I don't watch anime, and I'm terrible with Japanese pronunciation. In July 2025, and so I apologize. Thank you for that 3-stream streak there, X-Pac. Their self-titled album debut dropped. Yeah, we just read that. And whatever. The rest of this stuff is stupid AI bullshit. Like, we didn't just read it above. So I tried downloading Apple Music and playing it off the app, but there must be some sort of encoding shit going on where OBS will not capture that audio. So we're going to keep going with the browser version of Apple Music because that's the service that I pay for. And this looks like it's 12 songs, 42 minutes of metalcore experimental genre jumping fun. I'm very excited to hear what this is. I have no frame of reference. I'm fully expecting this to be all over the fucking place. So are you guys ready? Let's just go. Okay, so we already have like hints of pop territory with the sampling and shit. What the fuck was that? I feel like I gotta turn this up. It kind of has that sound. In my point of reference for some of this kind of stuff is baby metal, because I've listened to some of that shit and I've seen them live as well. And the metalcore sound, that very precise, dun, 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 very percussive, almost djenty kind of sound, very present here on this, along with what is with this keyboard that there is so much going on. You're going to hear me making so many stupid noises today, guys. I'm already fucking in. They name dropped themselves at the beginning of the fucking album. Proper album, boys. Proper album. You know you're in for an album when the band name drops themselves in the first song. That's like when you're watching a movie and the credits hit, and the credits have a song that literally has the title of the movie as the chorus of the song. Oh my God. These guys got me. They already sold me on this. This is a good gimmick. Listen to that fucking breakdown. Damn, that's hard. Okay, so that was track number 1, Paledusk theme song number 1. If I can say anything about this so far, and obviously this was only a minute long, so this is just the intro to the album. There is a lot of space in this mix. Like heavy music like this, especially this slammy kind of metalcore type stuff. This stuff is usually so fucking in your face with that mix. The metal parts seem to be lower in the mix to give space for all of these keyboardy sounds that they have going on. I'm excited. Those vocals sounded hard as fuck. So let's go ahead and go into track number 2. I Love You, Baby. This is ridiculous. I do? Stupid thing. Thank you for that. I thought I did. Why is it not? I totally updated it. It's sitting here. There we go. Gosh darn it. I hate when Twitch, when you change everything over and it doesn't update. I have it literally here. I just had to click done 3 times to make it happen. How dumb. How dumb. Anyways, okay. Let's move on to track number 2. I Love You, Baby. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Just the beginning, like there's just so much going on here. So we got this totally poppy, like chorus, this I Love You, Baby, mixed with kind of like almost a straightforward punk tune, but seen through the guise of metal. In these vocals are half-assed at best. They're totally taking the piss out of pop. I mean, the closest thing I could bring this to is baby metal at this point. It feels kind of like that same sort of genre mashup, right? Where they're having a lot of fun with Japanese pop mixed with metal and punk. I want to start this over because that whole first verse was a lot to take in. How many vocalists do they have? Because there's definitely 2 vocals going on there. Yeah, no breaks, the first time I spent at the roof, like I'll get shot off with you. Sleep like you are just streaming. Hell, we send it back, give you all that time. That drop, man. We've been hearing so many bass drops lately in this music. Listen to this. there is so much going on here. I think rhythmically, man, there's a lot to pop your head to in this, even with metal. And that's kind of how I felt, or I feel, with all the baby metal I've listened to. This seems very similar, even though this feels a little bit more experimental than that stuff does. Because that stuff can be pretty straightforward, even though it's really fucking wildly weird. I'm really liking the cadence of the vocals and how it feels like it's doing a similar thing through the verse with the rhythm of the guitars and the riffs and stuff, but it's changing as it's going along. Really interesting fucking stuff here. And they're definitely playing with pop hooks, but like trying to make them as hard as fuck. This section where he's like mirroring the guitar. Whoa, what was that? All of a sudden we get a breakdown. This music's going everywhere. So many breakdowns and bass drops in this music. We should start counting how many bass drops are happening in this music. Cariosa says this is reminding me of a song called Who I Smoke, which is just some boys gangster rapping over 1,000 miles. Pop song. Opposite, where they're saying heavy things nicely. These guys saying nice things heavily. Yeah, it's you're kind of nailing it there. This definitely is like the lyrics are bubblegummy in the way that a lot of pop would be. But they are definitely taking the piss. It seems like they're taking the piss out of it, right? Like they want to make pop music, but they're also kind of whipping the bird at it, and just screaming it. I have a feeling this song in particular is going to take a bunch of listens. I have a feeling the whole goddamn album's going to be this way, where every song we're going to be like, what the fuck was that? So far, I really like this. This is a lot of fun. I love just the maniacal fucking glee of this music. That was awesome. It has a very fucking silly Mr. Bungle vibe to it. And the music doesn't sound like Mr. Bungle, but if you want to take that as a reference, they also genre jumped and flipped the bird at pop, metal, funk, soul in a way that not only respected those genres, but kind of like dared the audience to try and like the music in a way that Paledusk is doing right now, where They're taking all these things that they really love or maybe want to make fun of and try to mash them all moment to moment to moment in a cohesive whole. And I feel like that worked. That felt like, for experimental metal type stuff, that felt like a victory. That was a really good song. I like that a lot. All right. Pale Hell is the next track. So we got emo now. I did not expect us from that last song to go straight into like a metalcore baby metal version of like emo punk. I did not expect this at fucking all. Good tune so far. Good hook, man. I need to send this to my kids. They, for years, my oldest and now my middle child have been into bands like Motionless in White and Falling in Reverse. And while they don't sound as, I've never heard anything by them that sounded this poppy. This is like giving me hints of that kind of stuff. I think they would love this, man. Oh, wow. Listen to those fucking very signature Japanese sounding, like, what is that? Is it like a stringed instrument playing? Let's listen to this again. Wait, is this the song that was used for the intro? No, Hugs was. Yeah, I agree with you. This totally sounds like a fucking anime song. Yeah, shonen anime. I'm not familiar with different animes or anything like that, or different various like subgenres within anime. It's never connected with me. I like the big stuff like Ghost in the Shell and Akira and Ninja Scroll and stuff like that, but I've never really dove deep because it just never, like, this episodic stuff never hit me at all. But I could totally see this as like one of those kind of songs for sure. But I know it's always flowing rough. I never fight your life back. Okay, I'm so it's a broken monster. It also has a fucking Alexis on Fire vibe as well. Some of these fucking vocals, the harsh vocals that Alexis on Fire would do or do. not lately, like the last two things that last few things that Alexis on Fire have put out have been far more grungy, especially with the clean vocals and stuff like that. But like their early emo albums, man, kind of had a vibe like this. My friend, this is great. My Chem guitar solo. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. You could get more fucking My Chemical Romance if you tried at the end of that. The entire ending was a mashup of all the shit from the Black Parade, for Christ's sake. Holy shit. That was a good track. That was a really good track. All right. So now Hugs. This is the track that we were told was straight up the intro for anime. Opening theme for the anime Gachiakuda. I hope I'm saying that right. Hugs. Oh my God. Just looking through the rest of these. So we got some more. Okay, so these are just Japanese artists that are dropping in featuring. I don't know any of them. All right, so let's go to the next one. It's just demographical shonen is targeting boys, Naruto One Piece. Shoujo is targeting girls, Sailor Moon. There is also adult counterparts, seinen for men, and Jose. Is that how you say that? Or Jose for women? Obviously, anyone can enjoy any of the genres. Obviously, yeah, right. Okay, well, thank you for telling me that. Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff. I could probably ask my kids. They're totally into it, man. My youngest right now is really super into reading manga. So she's been reading a ton of it. And I know my other kids all went through those phases, especially my oldest one during COVID, really was super into it. So, all right, let's go to the Hugs, which is a bona fide actual anime intro song. Never let go forever. So I'm always interested in what is actually making these sounds. This is that a guitar? Is that a keyboard? What is making that sound? It's a pretty crazy fucking. I hear it a lot on this kind of music too. I know Baby Metal does it a lot in their stuff as well. I don't know if it's a DJ. I don't know what that is. It's a cool sound, but the vocals, man. So is this basically just like an anime album? Is that what we're listening to today? Listen to that. There's the claps and the snaps going on right now. Whoa, that was a huge fucking drastic dynamic change. Really, really like hooky pop beats going on with these dirty vocals. And then that he almost is, he's whispering. This is weird. These cutouts. Man, did that become a huge thing, didn't it? I'm trying to think when the first time I ever heard that kind of stuff. Was it like when that like Skrillex EDM crap? I don't mean to say crap as in dismissive, like it's not good, but just as a, I just talk like that. When that kind of stuff came out, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to say this because I get a lot of comments on YouTube that I'm disrespectful towards everything. Is everybody that soft? Is everybody that soft that you can't just like say something and if you don't like what the person is saying automatically, it's fucking labeled as disrespectful? Jesus Christ, pull up your fucking britches, people. I lost my train of thought there now because I went down a fucking rabbit hole. But man, did that become a thing in this kind of music, didn't it? Where everything, where it's cut up digitally so harsh. The funny thing is, I don't mind Skrillex's music. I don't mind music like that. I don't even know what is that genre. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I've heard it before. Like, that music is fine. It doesn't bother me. I just label everything crap. And I don't even mean it as a bad thing. I just say it. What is this doing? Stupid fucking thing. This is a theme song? Can you imagine the animation that goes over this? I almost want to see the fucking animation that goes over this. Oh, here it is. Should we watch it? How long is this song? Because I feel like we should listen to the song first before we watch this. Very interesting animation style. Very digital. Okay, I don't want the visuals, which are really rad, to influence how I'm feeling about the music, because the music's fucking totally interesting. Like, there's a lot going on, and seeing it married with those visuals, obviously, and now I can see where they're going with it. Cool stuff, man. This one is all, yeah, it looks really cool because it's very, like, that first hallway sequence or the alleyway sequence definitely looks very like CG constructed, like it's 3D. And then the rest of that stuff looks very designy in a very anime kind of way. Cool stuff. Let's get back to here. I like that. Very Dillinger Escape Plan-y sounding. I want to hear that again. Come on. They have such huge fucking choruses. Like all the choruses of this music, and a lot of this kind of music doesn't tend to do that. They kind of tend to want to just be weird and not have huge hooky choruses. Paledusk definitely does not give a fuck about that. And it's constantly, the thing is, the first, what was it? I Love You, Baby. I felt like, man, I wanted to bob my head to it the whole time, but it just kept morphing that it was like, well, how do I fucking sit here and jam to this? I just got to pay attention to it. This one feels like I'm able to, they're really morphing the beats in ways that are still cohesive. Cool, man. This shit is really good. The vocals, man. The vocals are just everywhere. There is no one singular vocal style going on in this at all. He's shifted from fucking screaming vocals to rapping to delicate singing to caricature out of like just kind of stuff. Nothing is off limits. That's what I'm fucking talking about, brother. That was a weird fucking time signature. What was that? It almost, it went like to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like out of this fucking, wow, that was weird. Like, feel that. We're only 2 minutes into this 5-minute track. Can you imagine how they would play this live? Are they a live band or is this just a studio thing? Because holy fuck. Yeah, they do. It's nasty. Man, they're cutting up so many different sounds. You can't get married. You can't get married to fucking anything in this music. You can't expect it to just ride. It's just going to keep morphing and changing. You just got to let go. There's some big vocals happening right here. That's really pretty. Big fucking arena rock triumphant guitar solo swing. Holy shit, man. This music is fucking chaos. Man, I just like some of these bands that do this kind of stuff. It just blows your mind how they come up with this. How they come up with this and then how they execute it live is just, I mean, it's beyond virtuosity, right? It like these, you have to be so fucking good at what you do to pull off this kind of stuff live. To see that they actually are a touring band. Wow, that's fucking impressive, dude. Because that song, like these two songs, I Love You Baby, Pale Hell was a pretty straightforward fucking song, right? That was a pretty straightforward, like emo, pop, punk rock kind of song, where I Love You Baby and Hugs were far more just genre jumping. And Hugs, that was just chaos. I liked it. I have a feeling this is the kind of album that you're going to have to sit with, and you're going to have to like let it grow on you, because there's no way like what we're doing right now, a first reactionary thing can ever be like, well, here's what I totally think about this music, you know, because there's a lot of people on YouTube since I've started doing this kind of stuff that feel like I'm doing music reviews. I don't feel I'm doing that at all, because I don't think it's fair to any music you listen to for like a knee-jerk reaction to it and listening to it for a first time being like a review score for it. I just don't think that's fair to the artist. I don't think that's fair to the music. I don't think it's fair to yourself as a consumer, because music needs to sit and grow on you. It can't, especially stuff like this. This isn't just immediate kind of music. This is challenging fucking music, and you got to sit with it. And that song in particular was a lot to fucking take in. Holy shit. So many hooks, so many diverging styles and feels and rhythms, time signatures, vocal styles, electronic, dreamy. It's like, how do you fucking even wrap your head around that, man? That was wild. All right, let's go to No Way, featuring Shoshina. Do you hear that? Ding, 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 ding. This is so fucking poppy. That piano is tripping me out in the background. That's absolutely like a mixture of, what's that instrument you tap on, the stringed instrument? It's a mixture of that with piano on it. At least that's the way it's sounding to me. I could be totally wrong. That thing's tripping me out. It creates such a whimsical vibe. I love how fucking snotty this vocalist is about, like, he's playing up the character of like a hard rock and roll singer guy. And he's being so snotty about it. I fucking love that shit so much. It almost feels like totally fucked up Looney Tunes mixed with metal, like 12-bar blues. It's so fucking weird. Was that Master of Puppets? What was that? Absolutely fucking was. I'm fucking in. Say no more, fam. I'm in. Oh, that was fucking great. choruses, man. Oh shit, where are we going now? We gotta have our big My Chemical Romance guitar solo. Every song. I don't know, guys. That might be my favorite song so far. That was so fucking gleeful and chaotic and just fun. We're what? That's 5 songs in so far, and I'm getting the feeling that they're taking like the template of what Baby Metal kind of laid out there years ago, and they're going far more. Even though the music is chaotic and all over the place, there seems to be like this My Chemical Romance like vibe that's going through the bass line of a lot of the hooks, the guitar solos. All of these choruses are so fucking big. Man, that was a lot of fun. And that's one of the longer tracks. Like, the songs are going to start getting shorter now. Like, we just listened to 2 of the longest tracks, and that No Way, man, that song flew by. That was that might be my favorite song so far we've heard. And that was a lot more gleeful than usually like a lot of metal I listen to is. That was a lot of fun, dude. That was an absolute fucking banger. All right, the next one is Rumble. All right, is it not going to play? Thank you, Apple Music. I love you, Apple Music. Okay, I'll be honest. That beginning sounded a little too anime for me. You know, that anime music that is just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. That to me, like, I didn't like that intro at all. Let's hear it again. there. Holy fuck, was that a different style? I like those vocals. Hold on. What the fuck is going on? This is one of the times that so far this is not hitting me at all. This song, there's so much being whiplashed at you and thrown at you at once. I like some of the recording techniques where they're taking hand percussion and really altering it and throwing it through a lot of effects. Like there was a section up here where it almost sounded like they were taking bongos and or other hand percussion and then throwing them through tons of filters and then chopping it up and compressing the shit out of it. That was really interesting. I kind of want to hear it again, but at the same time, man, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling the fucking like groove on this one. This one's just a lot of stuff thrown at the wall right now. I like this right here. Like here. This section's really cool. No, did my microphone must have just turned off. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes my microphone, I got to get a different microphone. I have another one. I should probably hook it up. This thing, the cord keeps slipping out of it. It's so old. No, that section with the fucking saxophone fucking sent me, man. It sent me. But the whiplash of this fucking beat the turnaround of this beat, like how as a drummer do you pull this shit off? Really cool. Very Tom Morello sounding shit right there. That was really cool. This song really fucking grew on me. The beginning really threw me for a loop, but man, I'm all the way in. When they go full pop, they go full pop, man. I like the message of this song, you know, the whole, it's kind of like, what was the other band that we listened to recently that had this, had kind of like a fuck you, be yourself, play weird, obscure music. Who cares? You only got one life to live. Just do it. Be weird. And that's been such a mantra for me my entire life. Don't care what anybody else thinks. Do your art. It's how it should be. They can find like the space in this like cacophony of sound to put fucking a xylophone or some sort of like, what is it that they're hitting, that very delicate sound? I guess because it's such a high register sound, it'll cut through, but in the cacophony of all of this, to be able to have that mix cut through with that instrument, it's fucking impressive. It sounds like a triangle, but I think it's more like metal, like a metal xylophone or something like that. Like, you know, the ones you would play when you were younger with the mallet. I have a feeling that's what it was. Yeah, man, I'm not always super into this super anime style music, and that's all I can really think of with the hooks and the things that are going on here. But there's just something about this being so fucked up and being so gleeful about it and not caring whether or not it alienates people, but still having a strong nucleus of pop sensibility to it. Like, all of these songs have hooks. And by the end of them, they have like this big triumphant ending, like every single one of them. I'm really into this. I'm definitely going to be listening to this again. We're halfway through the record now. Supernatural High is the next song. That last song really grew on me. There was some really, that's the thing you got to say about this music so far, is like every single one of these songs have moments that you're just going to be like, fuck, that's cool. Like every single, whether or not you're into kind of the slapdash feel of a lot of this stuff, where it does sort of, I mean, from a very superficial kind of standpoint, if you just sat and listened to this and looked at it and not really kind of tried to dig into what they're doing, it does feel like they're just cutting up a bunch of shit and throwing it together. But it's definitely a lot easier to listen to than I think some other genre mashup bands that, I mean, I know I bring up Mr. Bungle a lot. They are not palatable music for just like normal people coming in. And maybe for me, I speak from a place where I listen to stuff like this and I feel like it's normal. Like this doesn't, but I have a feeling most people, and I'm sure as I'm seeing the numbers of people that are coming and going while we're listening to this, that this is a little too much. So I'm Mr. Bungle pilled from very early on, Cariosa. You don't even know. I'm very much Mr. Bungle pilled. So after you experience that kind of music, for real, like nothing should be shocking to you after that point. You should be able to consume and handle just about anything, honestly. So this doesn't feel, I mean, it's weird and I don't know what's fucking going on half the time, but it still has a pop sensibility to it that I feel is entirely digestible. So this has been a very pleasant experience so far. We're halfway through it. Let's start with the second half of the record. Let's go. I have a feeling a lot of people would just reject this stuff as being too much. So much attitude. The rapping is really great. This whole front end section that almost sound like trap music mixed with what is that style of fucking like that I don't even know how to describe it. Just that electronic dance music, because I'm not super familiar with that kind of music other than just hearing it. I don't know the subgenres. I don't know any of that shit. That was very interesting. First half of that of the song was entirely that. This one feels a little more straightforward than the rest of the songs. I'm not super feeling this. It's okay. I like what they're doing vocally with a lot of this stuff. There's a lot going on vocally.
スクラップの山の上で踏んだステップ錆びた月が霜と照らすよフラット立ち止まる途中蹴りつける無我の境地俺の生き方に口出すなよカス目的までもう正しさわからないでも生きるのにいらない理由虚無感と鬱憤で痩せた財布とパンパンに膨らんだ気球消し去ってく態度お前の P よりタイト毅然この態度下劣な虎の私服の肥やしも腐りきれば犬も食わなかったエゴ食らわす Yo kiss my air
Listen to that guitar, man. Supernatural high. I have a feeling that one's gonna grow on me. I gave it a star. I have a feeling that one is way more straightforward than that one. Reminded me of Pale Hell, where it was a little bit more of a straightforward type tune. It's totally different compared to the rest of this stuff because it felt more in tune with rap than it did with the metal and the pop that was going on. Yeah, that was interesting. Diver Inside Forever in the Dark. Dive Inside Forever in the Dark. Man, I can't read this morning. I need more coffee, maybe. You made a meme for me? Cariosa, guy who's only heard Mr. Bungle, hearing his second album, getting a lot of Mr. Bungle vibes from this. That's fair. That's fair. I know. I need to come up with new fucking reference points, right? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. But they did break open this kind of music to the masses, right? There's no doubt about that. Oh my fucking God, that is funny. All right, I want to start this one over. Let's start this one over. Interesting how this metalcore kind of music, especially this in particular, you feel like you're in Warzone. I know, doesn't it feel like the kind of music, or like Doom? Like this would be music that would be in Doom. It's crazy to me, and I also kind of love it when bands take imperfections in sound and then accentuate them to such a point that it becomes its own unique kind of sound. And what I mean by that is, like, there is so much compression happening in like the bass and in the overall like heaviness of this, to where usually that compression and the breathing the compression makes would be seen as a negative. But because it's been so normalized at this point, that's just part of the sound of this kind of stuff. And it's interesting to me when people make that turn from shying away from stuff that sounded a certain way and then embracing it and saying, fuck you, I'm going to make it my own. That to me is really cool. I've never really turned the corner, and I know it has nothing to do with this, but I've heard so many albums lately by artists that are just taking pitch shifting and auto-tune to such extremes. Like I just listened to that new Strokes album. I was going to listen to it on here and do a reaction, but I couldn't wait. I just wanted to hear it. And Jesus fucking Christ, that was so annoying to listen to. Like to hear auto-tune in that way. I have a feeling at some point, and I thought we were past this because I mean, T.I. and all those people have been doing auto-tune and making it their own into their own style for over a decade, almost 20 years at this point, right? I thought we were past it, but it just seems like lately all these artists are really taking it. Like I listened to that Avenged Sevenfold EP that came out. That is just the weirdest. Like I would have never guessed this was Avenged Sevenfold with all this auto-tune and all this other shit. Like I wonder what's in the fucking like air and in the cosmos right now where people are like figuring that this is the sound they want to go with. It's really weird. So anyway, to round it back to this, I've always been of the mind that you should never shy away from imperfections in sound. Like try to, if they're part of what you're doing recording wise, lean into it and see if you could do something cool with it. Because obviously that's what black metal did, right? A lot of that second wave of black metal where it all sounded so tinny because they didn't have proper recording gear or anything, or they just felt that kind of captured the sound of what they were going for. I mean, it became an iconic sound where it's not a traditionally palatable sound. So it's kind of cool stuff. Like this is so super compressed. Holy shit. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm talking, and I don't know if I'm like describing it in an accurate way, but holy shit, you can feel the compression and the breathing of that compression in the bass and in the heavy parts of this. Great fucking riffs. Dirty as fuck. That guitar in the left channel is dirty as fuck. This music's very informed by anime and video game culture, isn't it? I love the robot voice there. That was great. Jesus. Those hits, just huge, fucking overdriven, compressed to the max. Let's put them all the way up to like -1 dB fucking hits. God, that shit is like fucking huge. That was a cool track, even though it definitely sounded like something you'd hear in a Doom game. Big time. All right. Good Death. We're down to the last 4 tracks of this, and some of these tracks can go by really fucking fast because there's a couple of them that are barely above a minute. That's such a cool sound. The only star we shall get this. The only star we shall get this. You're falling the breath for me. Give me my breath. Don't be my goodbye. I fucking loved that. That was just a straightforward fucking burner. I loved that. Holy shit, that was great. The first bit reminded you so strongly of a little rhythm game, Odadada. Odada? Is that what it's called that you play? Huh. I've never heard of that one. Your husband shut that shit off? What are you talking about, the new Strokes album? Or the Avenged Sevenfold album? Odada? Oh man, that Avenged Sevenfold was rough. It was only 4 songs, but it was rough. Mind you, I'm not like super versed in Avenged Sevenfold, and I have a feeling some people are gonna like want me to listen to some Avenged Sevenfold at some point, but that wasn't it, brother. You didn't even half through. I think I only got halfway through. I think I only got like maybe 2.5 songs. It's only 4 songs long. You used to listen to them a lot back in the day. Isn't this like they're doing a stylistic change with the new music? I don't know, man. All right, let's get back to Paledusk. We're almost there. That was a fucking burner. I loved that record, or that song. After Dusk featuring AB is the next track. Uh-oh, it's a Garth Brooks tune. Wait, did they get fucking Fred Durst to sing on this? Listen to this crap. fucking Fred Durst to me. Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate.
Yeah.
Ooh. Straight up sleaze rock.
The future seems has given death, but after that chance left, giving me as me only on it. Coming up, yeah. Every time I was the boss of it on. The power, then the killable, sliding to the area. Stories that I know I can't stop burning out. Today's the boss, today's the map, today's alright. Stand up, carry her audition.
Wow, to go from like straight up Skid Row type sleaze rock fucking vibes to this? Wow, what a mix up.
Stand up, carry her audition. Stand up, no cover, no filter. Hands up, closer. Don't you want it so for you? Hands up, it's gonna work out, just trust me. They're ready to roll. I'm the second of all tonight. Never is for Tokyo. Japan did it. Stand up, carry her audition. Know what you think, someone in the song. Call yourself, funny forever. Stand up, no cover, no filter.
Have we reached a point in this album where when we get a more straight, like this to me is like a pop tune compared to everything else on this album? This feels like a straightforward song. Like, even though it's weird, it's a weird mashup. And I'm glad we have like a female singer now popping in here. I think it fits this music tremendously. This is a weird mashup of 80s like sleaze rock and like J-pop sensibilities. Somehow this feels normal. Like these things should work.
Hands up, closer. Don't you want it so for you? Hands up. It's gonna work out, just trust me. Gotta get a job, better stop them bills. You must take a small from me out the hue. When I'm in the scandal, what you can do? Just to hit up, you got no clue. Stop trying to hurt my body. Back up for enter game. Look at this ain't your party. Smile like man, no mistake. You're in here longer than me. Grew up that change your wake. So that's like you could demo size. Look, I still can't get in the low.
What the fuck just happened there? That came out of nowhere. That fucking middle section that was a groove, baby. I liked that. What is this?
What a good life. There is no past, you know. There is no life, you know. There is no life, you know. Stand up, can you have a vision? Hands
What a big song. Fuck, dude, that was fucking amazing. Holy shit. I have to listen to that again. God damn, this album has been such a treat. Holy shit. I'm Sorry is the next song. And it looks like it's one of the longest songs on the album.
I'm sorry.
I've starred all of them. All of them. Okay, the theme song is just, okay, I should star that one. Yeah, I've starred all of them. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm putting this in my library and I'm jamming this. This fucking album is phenomenal. Phenomenal. All right, let's start this over.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For I was just a week, my first love to give. If it alright, lost in silence. I'm sorry.
That opening had Sleep Token vibes, didn't it? Until he kicked into the I'm sorry. Which is, again, as I said before, major my chem fucking vibes.
Forgive me, I'm sorry. Alright, lost in silence. I'm sorry. Forgive me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, totally. Totally, Cariosa.
I was only weak, my first time to give. I've been there for into silence.
The fucking Black Parade, dudes.
So many of your tears made me cry. I'm sorry for so many things. I know I always been selfish undercover.
I think it's some of the what's giving it that kind of Sleep Token vibe in those verses. Just had like that auto tune is really. There's definitely a style that has been put out there, as I was speaking about before, where that auto-tune becomes a characteristic of a person's voice that Sleep Token really has. Very interesting.
Just like I always do. Let me someone else. I'm running out of heart in both of us.
This drummer is phenomenal. Like, I realize that a lot of this could be cut up and made in post, and then they got to figure out how to play this live. But let's give credit where credit's due. All these guys can play. The singer can fucking belt it. The goddamn guitarist is a virtuoso. There's solos everywhere, like just ripping, shredding solos everywhere. The drummer is on a fucking dime, changing up his time signatures and his beats. Fuck, man. I mean, I don't even know if I could talk about the bass player, because the bass is just like, some of it sounds like 808 stuff. And I'm sure there's like, I haven't been really focusing on any of the bass playing in this music, because there's just been so much going on and it hasn't really stuck out. There's been no sections where you hear just bass, like a bass guitar. So I don't know how to even talk about that, but this is like their big triumphant ballad at the end of this. Like, phenomenal musicians, man. Just impeccable sequencing with the keys. Those vocals, man. I was listening to this album by this band called Mastiff this weekend. That it's just this really grimy, heavy hardcore mixed with crust metal, like just doom metal type, crowbar type fucking shit. And like my buddy's band Northless plays a lot of music. Like I would say Mastiff's a little more poppy than my bud Eric's band Northless, but these vocals sound like Mastiff in a kind of way. I know that'll fall dead on some people. Go listen to Mastiff. They're fucking great. Triumphant fucking guitar solo. What a great tune. God, I've said that about every fucking song on this album. We're on to the last song, which is Big M Melody. I'm not going to give my thoughts because I got some definite thoughts about this fucking record. It be like that sometimes when something hits you, it hits you, dude. And this album fucking hit me today. What a phenomenal fucking record this has been. Let's finish out the song. It's 1:44 with Big M Melody. Let's see if they switch it up on us, which I bet you they do. Oh, is this an instrumental? Kind of feels like the last track was the last big track. Now they're going to ease us out. Nice little kid's melody to end the fucking record. Karios, you just fucking got me. Mostly because we played more Resident Evil 9 last night. I think I gotta post the VOD. I'll post the VOD after this. That was a really nice way to end the album. Really beautiful way to end the album. All right, there was Paledusk. Came out last year. I don't even know really like how to rate this because this was a banger. This was absolutely hands down all the way through a fucking banger. It was a journey. Every single song was a fucking journey. The only thing I can remotely compare it to was Baby Metal in a lot of ways, where it had a lot of that metalcore underpinning, like the bass level of what the music was. It started with fucking metalcore and then added J-pop on top of it, but also added a lot of emo punk into it. And then there were songs that had fucking like 12-bar blues. There were songs that had fucking 80s sleaze rock. I mean, I don't even know. There were rap songs, straight up electronic dance tunes, just everything thrown in the mix. And because my knowledge of like this mashup kind of genre in Japan is so limited, I would love to hear more of this, because this album to me was such a wonderful, and I'm going to listen to it for sure. Again, every song had a big fucking hook to it that pulled you into the chaos. I feel like the album, like some of like Hugs, maybe the most experimental song on the record. Rumble also was a very experimental song, but a lot of these were pretty hook driven, like Pale Hell, No Way, Good Death, After Dusk, and I'm Sorry were all pretty like huge hook driven pop music, which was, I was really surprised by, given that I Love You Baby, Hugs, Rumble was one that really had to grow on me, where that stuff was, you know, way more challenging than some of the other stuff. But that's cool. I liked that it wasn't straight up nonsense the entire fucking album. And what I mean by nonsense is just like a kaleidoscope of sound, right? And I don't mean nonsense in a negative way. I just mean it as just like they're just stuff being thrown at you. And for a first time kind of gut reaction, a Willy Wonka bullshit, right? First time listen, that can be a lot and overwhelming, right? Like when we were listening to Between the Buried and Me, there were moments in the second half of the album where it started becoming a little overwhelming. Didn't mean I didn't like it. It's just on a first listen, it's a lot to take in. Where this album, I think, balanced that in a really entertaining and fun way, because every single song was very pop driven. So I don't even know how to rate this, to be honest, because I loved it. I really loved it. And I'm going to be listening to it probably more today as I work. I like this better than any baby metal album that I've ever heard. That's for sure. And I feel there's a lot of kinship with that music. Even though I do like baby metal. I've seen them live and I think they're a really fun band. This way more my style. Like I really liked this a lot. So thank you, Grem. Thank you for the recommend. Let's get some ratings out there, chat. What do you guys rate this at? I think I'm going to give this I need to listen to it some more, but I'm giving it like an 8.5. 8.5, 9 out of 10 is fucking totally fair. I feel it's got more growing. There are no skips on this record. Absolutely none. I mean, the intro and the outro are what they are. I mean, they're beautiful ways to hear an album experience. I don't feel like Paledusk theme song number 1 or Big M Melody are songs that I would necessarily seek out. But in context of this album, absolutely no skips, because I feel they give the vibe, right? So cool stuff, dude. Really cool stuff. Thumbs up. Thank you so much, Grem, for that